Bard's doing really well. I mean, I wonder if I could do a Bard game. I played him for a little bit there.
Yeah, do it. It seems like he'd be good with like the items. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think that new speed item and then just the way they've changed around some of the other items, because his problem was he just wasn't really good with any of the mythics before.
what do you honestly think about the mythics? Do you think they were just terrible, or do you think they were good, or do you
I think they were pretty bad. I always thought they were kind of a bad idea. I think it really limited.
like item building? Because like everyone
Yeah.
always obviously rushed mythics.
Yeah, it's especially on support because you just don't get that many items in the first place.
Yeah,
Um, but I think for a lot of champions, it's just a bad idea all around. Like they just had too many stats on them. They're just. I feel like good itemization is it's all about choices, right? Being able to adapt to different situations and
yeah. Like it did feel like a lot of items gave a lot of stats that shouldn't.
yeah, and trade-offs like, mythics so many of them had everything, especially the fighter ones. It's like, okay, we got AD, we got HP, we got ability haste, we got some like OP passive, we got an OP active.
Yeah,
And so I don't think every item necessarily has to be just like one stat, but I think it needs to have a clear purpose. Like, okay, I'm choosing to get this item to deal more damage, but I'm going to be less tanky. Or I'm choosing this item to be tankier, but I'm going to deal less damage. And I
yeah,
think Mythics
definitely.
were just kind of a violation of that. They wanted you to have like a theme, and that's why they had the little bonuses for having extra items, and so they're trying to like
Yeah.
push for you to get a certain kind of theme. But kind of like what they did in Magic with companions,
Oh
trying to get people
yeah.
to have a certain theme. It's like, well,
That was a
it's
mistake.
yeah, it's gonna be a big mistake. So just it's fine. Just let the items do their thing. But I think now, like a lot of the items, I think they've got a pretty decent little balance. Um, I was worried at the start that like lethality champs would just take over and be unstoppable, but that doesn't seem to be the case so far. It seems like most styles of champions have something that's pretty decent. Hey, what's up, everybody? Let me catch up in the chat here. What's up, Butter? Bard. Soraka's suffering. Yeah, I haven't tried her. I haven't seen her yet either, but that could be a problem. Yeah, Zeke's locket on Leona seems good. Um, Blood Razor on Bard? What is Blood Razor? Is that the thing that does the extra press the attack thing? When you attack, it like does extra damage and like they take 12% extra damage, that type of thing. Yeah. I mean, I could see that. Like, most range supports might want that kind of thing. Could be good. Moonstone, yeah. Um, why did Zanya's get Giga buffed? Well, I don't know. I mean, so it's good on like full mages, but I think it's probably worse. Probably, I don't know for sure, on champions that just wanted to like sneak it in undercosted on a build, right? So when it's
That's
2600,
that's probably right.
and you
Yeah.
could sneak it in on like Jax or Kai'Sa or something. I think they didn't
So
want that.
instead of spending what was it 750 on a stopwatch, you gotta spend 1600,
Yeah, yeah. It's.
which
I
is
mean,
a big cost.
yeah, they could have. I mean, they could have just gotten rid of stopwatch and just put it on the arm guard, and then still kept it at fuck. Ugh.
Oh,
Con.
dodge.
Well, let me see how it plays out. Maybe I'll play it.
I mean, you can always play Bard here. That's pretty good into him. Is it or no?
It's okay. It's not great. I could do. Man, I got smoked in this matchup last time, but maybe I could itemize better and do Maokai. Maokai is
Say
usually
Pike?
pretty good too. Yeah, Pike could be okay.
Pretty- Yeah. Now I really gotta get my carry game on.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I could have done Janna too. Yeah, I was thinking about playing Bard. I just don't know if I want to play that into Rakan, but it's okay. I mean, because like when Rakan jumps to somebody, if you can stick him with Bard, that's really good.
Man, I swear if this gets a tanky top, I'm gonna be mad. Watch it be like Trundle.
Think Bloodfang on Bard is good. Yeah. Did his meeps activate it? I thought you had to like use an ability. I guess you could just Q and then auto attack him. Man, they got a lot of carries over there.
Oh, my cats are chasing.
They don't have any tanks though. Like they don't have anyone that's going to be able to eat the roots. It's not going to get blown up. Do we have enough damage? I think we do. We have quite a bit of damage.
Let's play it.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to just get a double armor here. Yeah, enchanters, enchantresses. Oh, I haven't even seen that Rakan skin. It's interesting.
Oh, yeah, he's got a prestige skin now.
Yeah, they are a bit weaker than they were. I think Janna's still like okay. Janna's still like 52%, but yeah, the other ones. I think so much of it is just like it's early game. I don't know. We played against the Sona and got smacked, but it was just their comp. They had so many shields, and we just didn't have any answers to it.
Left.
Oh, prestige. Oh, can I buy that with points? Or whatever, or do I have to spend RP for that? If it's prestige, can you get it with the whatever premium points
that you
get?
have to use RP. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, Karma's bad. I mean, they just kind of maybe need to rework her a little bit. Yeah, she's been in a really bad place for years. Sorry, what?
Are you showing 90%? Are you showing 90%?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure.
I've heard Fizz is pretty good right now, but I don't know why. Mythic Essence skin. Okay, so I could get it. Okay, so I could get the prestige version. Maybe I'll do that on my main account.
Did you hear about old Billy?
Billy who? What?
Belichick?
Oh, did he get fired? I didn't hear about it.
Retired.
Oh, he retired?
Yeah, him and what's the Patriots owner? They agreed to part ways.
Okay. Kraft.
Kraft, yeah, and I'm pretty sure it was on Belichick's terms. So there's
Okay.
what more does that dude have to prove? Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was a big piece of the puzzle, for sure.
Like I know Tom Brady was great, and yeah, he did take a team first year to the Super Bowl, but coach is still pretty good.
Yeah, I think they were both really good for each other. I mean, like Tom did win one without him, but he did walk into a really good situation potentially.
Oh, dude, his situation was awesome.
Yeah, Tampa Bay was loaded up with people that first year, especially when he brought in Gronk and Antonio Brown while Gronk was healthy before Brown lost his mind.
He also had Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Fournette, the running back, and I think he had the best O-line in the league.
Yeah, and their defense was really good too.
And their defense was like top 3 or like number 1. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was like all they needed was a good quarterback.
Yep.
And they got it. So yeah, it's a shame they couldn't pay everyone off after the Super Bowl. It was too expensive, and then people got hurt. But Before Brown got that CTE. Yeah, something going on with him. I don't know. Jesus, dude, someone's playing on like a calculator over there or something, man. TI-83.
TI-83.
God, I don't even know if they still use those. They probably do.
Are you at 95, 99?
Yeah, now I am.
Alright.
Back in the day, there was a TI-90 or something, but they wouldn't let you in like calculus use past. I think they might let you use an 85, but it was something like it couldn't be too advanced because you know, you needed to do it to like graph equations on the calculator. But I remember people could program it, and you could get like little like extremely rudimentary games on it. I remember someone at the school could program it like that, and I was like, oh, it was badass. You could get like, what was it, worm or something, or snake, where it like goes around. There's like maybe a jank version of Pac-Man. Nice. Hey, thanks MB. Welcome. And welcome to the you said the gospel. Damn, I can't even think of it. Welcome to the crew. Congregation. That's the word I was looking for. Welcome to the congregation, sir. Yeah, Bomberman. Yeah, you could get some basic stuff. Colt. Yeah. How long does this last?
So what do you
now?
think? What do you think of the map?
I like it. I like everything about this season so far. I mean, the vast majority, especially because they're doing so many things. I think a lot of it is working out really well. Early days,
So,
but there's nothing that's like too frustrating.
This
Do what?
map, well, obviously, the Worlds will take place on this map too for 2024. That's
Presumably, yeah, if they don't change it mid-season or something.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, I have to be like so close to him. Get that to trigger, I guess. I was hoping I'd get some free gold.
Oh, my first game with Xerath today. I didn't know what the support item was. I did buy it.
Oh, Xerath support?
Yeah. That's what I played it as.
Okay. Give me that 30 gold. Ah. Come on, man. Okay, she got the hit, which is nice. I need to try to save a charge. You do get more gold for... using stacks, but...
Come on.
Yeah, you get more gold for hitting him, as it should be. That's harder to get, but I think you still want to save a stack for the cannon just to make sure your ADC doesn't miss it.
Oh, no way. Alright.
I gonna be able to catch this? Can they push it fast enough? They probably can. I think I gotta stay and try to catch. Alright, and then... I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and get that. It's about the same movement as Boots, but it's a lot more annoying to buy it. Shredding old bills, ended up with 2 trash bags full. Nice. I love the map changes. You can't... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think changes are good. Oh, nice. Double kill. I agree. I think that's one of the best things about League is that, dude, it's 14 years old, but it still feels pretty fresh.
I want to let out a scream right now, but I'm gonna contain myself.
I'm gonna wake up the kids, the neighbors.
Yeah. I'll just do the Kirk Cousins. You like that?
There you go.
You like that?
Nice. Ooh, that was good.
Missing.
Okay.
Careful, bot. Yeah, Viego's there. Hey, cool. Got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all good. I figured he was gonna be there, but... If it wasn't for Viego, too, I think maybe we could have gotten a kill and gotten out, but... Yeah, my wife keeps a lot of those things around. We really need to just, like, 1 year's worth. I mean, most of the stuff you could get audited for would be online anyways, like bank statements and stuff, I think. We don't do anything that would, like, elicit an audit. We don't make enough money to be on anyone's radar. And we don't, like, itemize, usually. Because we don't have, like, a ton of medical bills or whatever. Wow, Rakan's top. Man, everybody just loves a perma-roam.
Fizz coming back down.
Okay. I don't know if I can get out. I think Fizz is going to be here. Well, I guess at least Rakan got it, but... Wiz did at least flash. I almost was able to Q. He still would have run me down, though. Like, Q his little dash. I was trying to time it, but What I think about Poppy support, I think it's probably not great. Yeah, your W is good. The problem is, like, every other ability is pretty subpar. Like, your ult is okay, but she's just very close range and just doesn't have, like, amazing engage. I think she's probably okay in other roles, but I think it's probably just not enough in my experience. But, I mean, you can win with her. Yeah. Okay.
Can I come to the ITV here or no? I'll just go late.
Yeah, Viego's there. Okay, she's getting all those grubs. Is she not gonna get all the grubs? Get them, bro. Rakan might be running over there.
Get him again. Oh, they're all coming bot. Oh my god, I almost got him.
No fucking way! How is she so fast?
Damn it.
Oh my god. Did she just get her ult back? Or she didn't have the mana or something? I didn't have flash. God, that's frustrating. Okay, she's got ult. Just ult her. Are you not in range? She not have the mana? There.
Now she does.
Oh my god. Now I'm gonna get baited off this.
Might be able to come in here. I'm coming. Live.
No.
Oh, what? I'm lagging. Oh my god.
Hmm. I cannot believe Misfortune got away from that. Yeah, I mean, I would put it. I don't put like every champion in the game on the tier list. You know what I mean? Poppy is extremely off meta support right now. I'd probably. I mean, I guess you could put her in maybe tier 3 or tier 4. Like, if you win with it, as I always say, if you win with like weird stuff, go for it. You know. But I think it's probably got like less than a 2% play rate. And again, sort of the big reasoning for that is she just doesn't have a lot of cooldowns. You know, she's got like the one button that really matters. Like, you can ult in a team fight, I guess, and like knock people out. It's just very conditional. There's not a lot of like guaranteed power. And it's hard to engage. I mean, any like tanky type of champ that doesn't have a really reliable engage, a Braum or a Tom, stuff like that, it's you can make it work, but I just really fucking hate Caitlyn's on my team. Unless they're really good. Like, it's happened before, but Is down again. I don't think it's really that much of an enchanter meta. Had to clear those last 2 minions. Should have just left. But the numbers are against me.
Oh my god.
They're coming, middle. They're about to dive her. Fucking serious right now? Just taking the whole jungle. I mean, if you want to play it, you can play it, but it's just she has one good button. That's my take on it, and the other ones are like okay, but not great. Alistar's also not amazing right now. I think he's okay in pro, but you know, he's got sustain in lane for you and your person. He has 2 different buttons that offer CC. It's like, it's point click for a knock up. Basically, if you get your WQ timed right, that can hit multiple people. He does have a stun on his E too. It is a little bit more conditional, but it's like, yeah, in the right circumstance, Poppy can do most of those things, but I think it's just a lot more conditional. Yeah, I guess that Storm, yeah, the mage items are pretty good. I feel like they are in lane. I don't know. I mean, it always, you know, for years people have asked me what do I think of X, like, off-meta support. My take is always just, like, there's a reason that most people don't play it usually. Occasionally there's, you know, some undiscovered gem that people haven't thought of, but vast majority of the time, it's usually the consistency of the champion is lacking. Or it's like, maybe, you know, sometimes it's like high skill cap, you gotta, you know, get a lot of practice with it, but it's pretty much like with Poppy, it's just like very situational counter pick type of champ. I think she can be okay top. She just doesn't have a lot of baseline damage, doesn't have a lot of baseline CC for a support. But I don't know how like meta she is top, but she's kind of a counter pick type of champ in general. There is a lot of movement right now. God. Leah support? I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, like I said, if it works, just play it. But that's kind of my thoughts on it. Lilia support? I don't know. I guess you could win with it. I don't know. I've never seen it. Man, Malachi just feels fucking bad, dude. It's supposed to be good against Rakan, but I mean, maybe I'm just bad on it. But you always die. Any fight, anytime anything goes south, you're dead. And the lockdown is like good, but like Rakan doesn't even like have Mercury treads. But we haven't had like a clean team fight. We're just kind of getting run over everywhere. So it's like the R really doesn't do that much. I think, wasn't there somebody right there? Yeah, there's Fizz. Okay. Yeah, they did nerf the hell out of Banshee, so it's harder to get magic resist for him. Teemo. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what would be good about Teemo right now? Just some of the items are good on him or something. I think we played against it. Did we beat a Teemo? I can't remember. Can't fight Kale. Kale is almost always a spooky champ. Even when she's off meta, if she just gets to level 16, it's so hard to do anything. The Storm Surge seems really good.
Why is Misfortune bot?
I don't know. They just... Okay, I mean, they're on Baron. I don't know if we can stop it.
Oh, steal it!
Can't do anything. Especially with Kale with her ult.
Enemy triple kill.
Well, I mean, I don't know. If you really like playing weird stuff, that's cool. If you want to try Silas support, if you just like experimenting with things, I would just say just don't expect to climb a lot. I mean, maybe you can playing weird stuff, but I think as boring as it sounds, picking, a relatively meta pick, practicing it, getting really good on it, trying to, keep your champion pool to 2 or 3 champions that are routinely meta picks is the best way to climb. For most people. I mean, the people that do these, like, playing weird shit to get to challengers, swag, and, all these other people over time, they can have that high of a win rate and do weird shit because they're challengers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, could LeBron James win high school games, like, with no shoes on? Right? Like, yeah, he could. Could he defend people, like, just using his body with no hands in high school? Yeah, he probably could. Or whoever, some really good NBA player. But it's like, most people, you want to use your hands. You want to wear shoes. Like, you're just handicapping yourself if you don't. But, if that's how you enjoy the game, then, go for it. But just make sure your expectations are, like, realistic. It's the only danger. I feel like oftentimes people will play weird stuff like that, and then they'll get frustrated because they're losing a lot, Well, it's like, but yeah, they just snowballed hard on us, and unless I'm just completely nowhere close to the fight, you just die. As Maokai, you just have no escapes. You can, like, throw your seed and just hope it slows it enough and you run. Check my gifts, huh? Okay, nice. Ah, thank you, sir. Con champ kind of weak, yeah. Oh, I need to just dodge if they pick Rakan. Not only because that's my one trick, but because he's an extremely good champion. Yeah, we just could not kill him. Even though his roams were a little scuffed and his itemization was kind of weird at times, it just doesn't matter. Time to learn Teemo. I mean, if they changed his mushrooms, I've played support Teemo. I'm probably like 50% or something on the donations for support Teemos over time, but it's just like he's got like this inverse mountain kind of curve where he feels like pretty good and oppressive early on, especially if they don't have hard engage. So you just walk up, auto Q, auto, and you're winning fights. But then in the mid game, like, you just don't get enough items to keep his scaling going. But if you somehow do get to 3 items, then those, nuclear mushrooms are pretty good. Yeah, kind of like Caitlyn. Is he? He does have 54% win rate, but it's less than a 1% play rate. Gain 20 ultimate haste. Whenever you damage an enemy champion with your ultimate, you burn the ground beneath them for 3 seconds, dealing a lot of magic damage. Okay. So, that would make your mushrooms do... I mean, because they are slowed, so it's harder for them to walk away from the little circle. So they are probably taking an extra 120 damage at least. And it does reduce their magic resist. I mean, that's pretty good. So that's kind of your replacement for demonic. That plus Leandre's 2% max health for each. I mean, your mushroom's gonna be hitting for 400 or 500 then, I guess. Those are both like 3,000 gold items. I mean, you do get, it feels like you do stack your support item faster, so it feels like you do have a little bit more gold on the table faster. Oh, each tick creates a new circle? Is that right? Does it say whenever your ultimate damages somebody? Oh. Okay. You're right. So it would put multiple circles down. Can the circles overlap? Like if it's like a Venn diagram type of thing, can they get hit by 2 of those circles at once? If they're trying to walk away and they create a Venn diagram off of the ticks? Oh, Swain does that too with his ult? Oh my god. Okay, that is pretty gross.
Once again, a woman's left unsatisfied.
Ah! They banned Rakan. God damn it, he's getting too popular. And we've got an AP bottom. What the hell is wrong with people? Stop with weird shit. Yeah, I mean, I just looked at Teemo. People are explaining Malignance with Teemo to me.
Probably just get on your other account if you want, or you can plug it, whatever.
I'll see what it looks like. I can't blind pick Sona, guys. Especially not with Seraphine. What the hell do I even get on this? I mean, that is a pretty good old combo with Teemo. I just don't know if you're going to get enough gold, but maybe. I wish they would just allow you to keep scaling with the gold as support. I mean, they did give you a little bit. Okay, so it's just Guardian and then Relentless Hunter. I need to start looking at conditioning more. I just always take second wind, but Blitzcrank. Kill steal support is the new meta. Well, if you're trying to min-max true skill, maybe. I don't know. Really? You're gonna pick Seraphine into fucking Blitzcrank? Put on a concert bot lane. I mean, I guess that would be a combo. Okay, thank God. Alright. I mean, Swain with Malignant sounds interesting, but like Hourglass is more expensive. What is this medication for? Alopecia. Okay, so for hair loss. For women, primarily, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I know. He's becoming too popular. The tier lists need to start putting him tier 3 again. taken them years to catch up. Leandri's does it have HP? I thought it does not. Wololytics doesn't have the accurate, like, new items. God, look at that fucking ad. Are you guys kidding? It's like half the screen. Okay, yeah, it does. Okay, it doesn't have the mana on it anymore. Yeah, I mean, that obviously looks really good for Swain. And then Malignus does not have HP though, right? Hate Fog. $550 radius? Up to 550 radius is insane. What the hell? Okay, that seems pretty crazy. On anything that has a damaging ult. In pro play, they might fight for Void Grub that hard. I'm not sure. In solo queue, I don't know, like, I'd have to go back and watch replays. I see people roaming, like, every game to mid and sometimes top, but
A woman's left unsatisfied.
I just feel like it doesn't pay off a lot of the time. Every time I feel like I try to roam, or a lot of the time, it feels like it does not pay off. If we're ahead and I try to roam, especially, it feels like ADC dies, gives up, you know, their shutdown gold, we start losing plates, and it's like, maybe I get a kill middle, maybe not. But roaming for a purpose like that, where you know you're going to fight for grubs, maybe that is worth. It could be, but I feel like the enemy, when they roam, I feel like they end up on the losing side of that most of the time. Because, especially post-6, we have like a 80% chance of killing their ADC once we get them pushed in a tower. It's like all the time. Now, sometimes they're going to get a kill too, but we're almost certainly going to get a kill. And we're going to get plates, and they're going to lose CS. And I don't lose XP while I'm in, like, transit.
Let's dance.
But obviously, like, pro players, challengers, and things like that, they roam, and it works. But I think it's because they have a much better awareness, like, team-wide awareness. They're all on comms. Oh, yeah, new skin, new skin. Do I have to restart the client to get it? No, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna try getting conditioning here. Because I feel like with all the new stuff with Recon, I probably don't need second win. But if I start running really low on HP, maybe I'll reconsider. Unflinching. Guess we'll do that, just for a little bit bigger shields. We'll keep Demolish. Void Grub, not as valuable as it cannot instantly kill tower, get multiple tower plates early. Not as valuable as what? The old school Rift? I think the point is the Grubs come online. I don't know. I guess you could get an earlier Rift at whenever it used to spawn, 7 or 8 minutes. But like the Grubs are a permanent buff for everybody. Sorry, what did you say? I guess there's a normal version and there's a prestige version. I got gifted the normal version.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. Maybe I should be there. Now I do have Ezreal this time, so I think roaming up for 5 minutes is a bit rough. Maybe for the next spawn of it.
Nothing important should be taken seriously.
Because you're losing a lot of XP to do it. Like, I feel like you need to be at least 6 before you start roaming most of the time. At least on Recon. Maybe like Blitzcrank.
Yeah, double
Why
smite.
is it taking so long to get back
Double
to
what?
action?
Smite?
Double smite.
Oh. I guess that's an oopsie. But yeah, in Pro, they might go fight for it.
Time to get
I don't know. Maybe the support goes up there too. Like, takes a back timing, gets boots, and runs straight there. But God, 5 is so early. But you're going to be like level 4 to get there on time. For the 9 minute, you can probably show up. Because then you're level 6, you can try to gank mid, force them to back, and then rotate over with the mid.
humans claim it is theirs. They fence us away.
But I don't know. Maybe I could look for those types of roams a little bit more often. Especially with Ezreal. Like, if I'm confident that ADC is not going to die, maybe I can roam more. But just like roaming just to try to get a kill, I don't know. If you're getting completely slaughtered in lane and you just can't even walk up to the wave anymore, yeah, you know, that's kind of a different situation. You're just trying to be able to do something on the map. But if you're going even or winning your lane, but I don't know. Maybe I could look for it a little bit more. Ezreal, you gotta auto the way, buddy. Ah, fuck that minion. God, that's like 3 times the minions walked up and blocked my Q.
It's alright. It's okay. I'm staying alive.
The pathing on these things.
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do.
I don't know if he needed a heal for that.
Long ago, our kind danced upon the flames. Now only the embers.
I'm not level 3. Okay.
I'm gonna burn this place down, then help them build it back up, so I can burn it again.
Roams or rotations? I don't know. Leaving your lane, whatever, however you want to classify it. Like, I could go there, but I'm literally level 3 right now.
They ain't seen moves like mine.
It's like maybe a Blitzcrank or an Alistar kind of thing. Like champs that don't need a lot of levels or experience. But like I would roll up right now, but it's like the Warwick's not backed and not there. Why did Ezreal take so long? Was he waiting on an item or something? Lux missing. Yeah, there she is. She's trying to get you. Watch out. I don't know. Maybe I could mess around with like Mobies. If you had Mobies, that would help. Okay, yeah, I guess push out and go help him with Grub if you can. I think they're getting him. Okay. Nice. Okay, that's huge. Okay, Nocturne was not up there, so there's a good chance he's down here. Yeah, he's trading for Dragon. Okay. I mean, I think the Grubs are probably more valuable than Dragon, but we gotta be aware. Wave's in a terrible spot. But I mean, Mobies would be a combo with the movement speed thing, because then everybody else is gonna get 20% of your movement speed. Or whatever it is, 15% of your movement speed. I need to use one of these stacks. Damn, I don't know if that was Lux that hit that, or... I like how they changed this, so you don't have to try to, like, do that weird ward over the wall thing. I know it's like a get good kind of thing, but it's just annoying. Okay, Lux's flash is probably back. Okay. It's like 8 minutes. I'm almost level 6. Just hit it. Holy shit. How did I... Oh, I got pinned into the wall? Alright, I'm gonna try Mobies.
Humans will never understand our kind until they hear the song.
So how did that happen? Oh, because Ezreal was stunned and he couldn't go back up. I just wasn't playing around the Vayne thing enough.
When I get sad,
Yes, the Atlas kill gives the same for everybody now.
An ally has been slain.
For every minion is the same now. Ezreal just seems bad. I don't know. Ezreal just... I'm almost never a fan of Ezreal as a champ. I mean, against Nocturne, maybe. This feels like we're getting blown out early, like almost every game. We had a couple either last night or the night before where we had some okay wins early, but
An ally has been slain.
Woo! I am so into this. What is this?
can I get some wards down here? Yeah, push that up. Wait, go get
They
him.
will see my dance.
Oh,
Enemy double kill.
getting blown out.
God. I guess that shit is backed in that little brush over there.
What humans call magic.
Yay, roaming. It doesn't matter, Delib. The only thing I would say that I would still probably hit if you want to hit
Looks like another dangerous.
last hit with it is cannon, just to make sure your ADC doesn't miss it. So just whatever they're gonna miss, or if you need to push to back, just, you know, whatever the situation calls for. God, they're getting both ejected at the same time.
This good.
An enemy is unstoppable.
So yeah, I would try to hit the cannon. It's not a big deal if they hit it though. You get a little bit more gold if you just harass them rather than last hitting, but as long as you're just using your stacks, I don't think it's gonna matter.
I'm here. I am so good. I will make them dance. I will make them hear. Learn to dance. I'm gonna
Okay, just try to push in if I can.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has dominated.
Dude, this college fucking popping off.
don't want to war.
Can we actually kill her? No fucking way, dude. That shield. God damn it. Every fucking roam, I swear to God. Warwick dies literally like
Humans call it battle.
a millisecond before I can save him. It depends. There's a lot of options, Del. It depends on the situation.
Our magic.
I think you probably either want the damage reduction one most of the time, or the movement speed one, the Slay. No fucking way. Okay, she's dead though, right?
An ally
How does she not fucking die? haven't tried the opposition one. I'm gonna do it this game because I'm dying so much. But I have been doing the Slay one. But obviously, if you're dying a lot, you want the opposition one. God, it's 17-3.
You weren't a little frightened? You ain't alive. Don't take a lot of words to tell me. The world's a big place. Don't want to miss any of it.
Damn, I fucking missed the bush.
They will remember
I mean, not. Akali's missing, I guess. That doesn't keep her from tumbling? I thought the goo would stop her. Holy sh... Yay, roaming. Let's go from 2 deaths a game to 10. I don't know. I guess I gotta figure it out better. I just should not have tried to save him there. He's not tanky at all. I guess he's kind of tanky, but not against that Akali. I mean, the lane's broken there, too. I shouldn't be sticking around with Ezreal bot lane. Oh, yeah. Guess I'm dead. Okay. Shit, I'm so fucking poor. Died so many times.
They're scared of darkness. They're scared of magic. They are scared of where I'm from. Don't leave nothing. Bring it all.
Just setting up for the bounties. That's all we're doing. Please, for the love of God. Really deal no damage? How is Nocturne alive? He has no armor. Or like, I don't understand. I guess Warwick just deals 0 damage.
I got freedom. I got a lady. I got a cause. I died. That's who I am.
Man.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
The universe loves me.
Okay. Can't even like ult that? I don't know, man. Cesril, maybe I shouldn't even try to go for that. I feel like we gotta go for some stuff, but
Chronic line step.
I didn't get the assist on that. Feels bad.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Uh, they burn out, right? Yeah. Okay.
It's just fury humans. I'm so fine, I gotta kiss myself.
Gonna flash that wall, isn't he? Yeah.
I don't want a world that's safe.
I guess at least we got his flash. I mean, we're starting to get some kills, I guess.
I hear the music.
Can we? We don't have Warwick. Just have to assume Ezreal's like a minion. We really need Singe. Like, I need to try to do something on Singe.
They will know magic's joy. Its fury.
Warwick did finally complete an item, so that's good.
Maybe Zion told me to improvise.
An enemy has been slain.
Wow, we got him.
It's a revolution.
Killing spree.
Okay, can we get the, who was that? Nocturne there? If we get him...
Hit him.
Fucking fast.
Fun. I need some
Maybe we should have just gone Baron. I don't know. I thought if we could kill him fast enough, we could get Baron, but... No, I'm dead. Yeah, we should have just gone Baron after we killed 3. I'm trying to embrace my inner Rome, but it's getting into bad situations.
Okay, Rakan. Let 'em watch you. Burn 'em up.
An ally has been slain.
god. What the fuck was that? Is that her item? So her item exploded. So it detonates? So that magical item deals 400 AoE damage. What?
I dance because I'm free.
Dude, this Nocturne is just like straight trolling. But it doesn't matter. That's way too much activatable damage on an item, in my opinion. Especially AoE, like it just killed 3 people. So it did like 1200 damage. That's like more than most ultimates. Damn, that was rough. Not impressed with the roam there. I mean, maybe bad timings, but I feel like I really wanted Mercury Treads too. Or Ionian something. I'll play another one if you want to. Or if you gotta go. What'd you say? Are you down or are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do one more. Why not? My sleep schedule's already messed up. I think it's probably about the same. I don't remember what I had, but I feel like Engage. Probably not Senna. Maybe Pike. I haven't seen Senna yet, though. I don't know. Maybe Senna's better than I think, but yeah, probably Blitz, Rakan, either Leona or Nautilus. I have not been impressed with Maokai at all. I haven't tried Janna. She's probably okay. I think it's similar. I mean, maybe you could put something like... See, the Lux looked pretty good that game because she snowballed and she's against, like, Ezreal. It's like a free lane. Vayne counters Ezreal too. But it's just like a free lane with no pressure. Warwick, he did come down there and kill her, like, early. So, it's like, with most AP supports, if you get ahead early, they seem really strong. But, I don't know. Like, maybe you could put her tier 2. I haven't played enough game. You know, I've played, like, 6 games or something, so I don't really know for sure. But I still think it's probably Blitz, Rakan, Nautilus, Leona, maybe Janna, maybe Pike. Lethality hasn't been as prevalent as I thought it was going to be. I guess that Storm item, because that was Akali just ran us over with that, and Fizz the game before ran us over with that. Yeah, Nautilus probably still has problems. I mean, he's just squishy. Like, his R is still good, but he can get poked out in lane really easily. He has no sustain, and his steroid is on a long cooldown and not that great. Versus, like, Rakan can sustain through a lot of poke. Pike can sustain through a lot of poke. And Blitz will just, like, Blitz's hook is just so devastating. If you hit it, they're just dead.
Once again, a woman's left unsatisfied.
Yeah, it's pretty close, what I've seen. I mean, Leona's kind of a victim of getting poked, too. I don't know where Bard has a high win rate, so I don't know exactly where. Because, like, opening up the jungle makes it a lot easier to go get your chimes safely, and you have that movement speed item, which is really good on him. And then I think Frozen Heart in general and Locket are both pretty good on him. And he doesn't have that penalty of having, like, no Mythic, basically. That was his big problem ever since the Mythic system came in, is there just is not a good Mythic for him. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's where I have him in tier 3. I just go tier 1, 2, 3. I don't do the letters. Because, like, some tier lists will say, oh, this is S+. Here's 10 champions in S+. And here's S and S-. It just looks inflationary. Oh, fucking Graves is annoying. Nico. Yeah. I'm gonna try Bard out here. Well, I want the knock up. I mean, just do Rakan. Because I want to knock up with Samira. I was gonna say I could roam and get my chimes really easily against an Ezreal lane. It's kind of hard to engage on Ezreal, but so it's Nico support, yeah.
Who's mid?
I would assume Echo, then Graves jungle. Could be something weird like Echo support, but it's probably Nico support. I think this looks fine. I kind of want to do Overgrowth instead, but I'm going to do Overgrowth. Because, I don't know, Revitalize, you're getting like a 5% extra heal or shield. So it could be 10 if they're low. So like best case scenario is, I guess maybe 60, maybe 100 off of both of your shields on somebody. I mean, you can land your Q and heal multiple people too, maybe. But like that Overgrowth thing is probably going to give me, by the mid to late game, 200 health at least, if not more. Now, those shields I can put on other people, though. I'm not sure that Revitalize is worth unless you're going Locket or Redemption. I mean, maybe with Locket, if I go Locket, I'm supposed to get it. Locket does help against some burst champs. So they've got basically 2 auto attackers that would care about Frozen Heart. Decent chance of Mumu gets Frozen Heart too. So I probably don't need it. Wonder if I could get away with something like Mandate.
Minions have spawned.
I didn't realize Morello's 2200.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty powerful now. On support at least.
It's a revolution. And it's good.
The level 1 cheese. God.
Honestly, I almost didn't even think about it.
Yeah. What else can I get here?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to entertain myself. But you too!
This could be okay. I don't have font. I don't know. Maybe I should be taking font just so I can take something like Ardent if I want to. Ardent's very good on Samira. I don't even think I was going to hit her with that, but Okay, so that's 7:30. Can we just have one game? I mean, I guess I've done a shit job bot lane both times, so... I would much rather lose if I'm having a shit game than... I think, like, the worst case scenario is you have a really good game and lose because your teammates chain feed. Where is he? Oh, he's coming for you.
They both have dome.
Okay, nice. I didn't get an assist for it, but whatever. Nice.
An ally has been slain. An enemy
Okay.
has been slain.
All filthy and dangerous. And that's why I love it.
Roaming OP. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm going to leave the lane to help the jungler, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, roaming when there's not, like, a specific objective. I mean, it wasn't just the roam. It was just trying to get into situations that weren't great is the problem. I think roaming for the grubs... I don't know, maybe.
An enemy has been slain.
Magic is supposed to
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to push up on him or not, but they're...
ecstasy.
It's going to be hard to go for those grubs. You got to get scuttled to protect the grubs. It's like so many objectives now. Nico's on the map. Somewhere. Yeah, there she is.
An enemy has been slain.
I don't want to war.
So if you tab, you can see if Nico's there. So Nico's there. Yeah.
Back is coming down.
Damn, it's nice.
Okay. Oh my god, she got a fucking kill. Freaking ignites, man.
An ally has been slain.
When I get sad, why stop being sad on the altar?
Dude, Echo, or he had to keep hitting the same person.
Damn.
Magic. I will make them dance. I will make them hear.
Really? seal, huh? Alright, I mean, fuck, I need to back.
The universe loves me.
But I can't. I really need to be 6 too. Whoa, why'd that do so much damage?
That goes for
They're scared of darkness. They're scared of magic. They are scared.
Shit. I did not think about that. Oh my god, she's fucking dead though, right? There's no way. I thought she just used Ignite to kill me a second ago. Bro, what is the cooldown? Man.
The humans will never.
I wasn't thinking, I was just trying to clear the wave. I wasn't thinking Nico would stick in and try to get that kill, but I mean, I was low. It's not used to playing against Nico support, I guess. Kind of disrespecting her too by not getting mercs.
There's wildness in the bees and the flowers. It's just a fury human. Don't take a lot of words.
Man, we're getting crushed on CS.
Dallas says someone has to die, they die.
God. No, he missed his cue! Oh my god.
damn.
An enemy has been slain.
There's no way he fucking lives through that. And he does.
I'm gonna burn this place down. Then help them build it back up. So I can burn it again. This looks like another dangerous situation. Thankfully, I can.
I don't have my thing. Damn, everybody's doing so much damage. Is he?
I dance to the rhythm.
Ally has been slain.
Dance is deadly. Dance so fine,
All right.
this is all so much
I've died like twice to it, Purdy.
magic isn't supposed
Maybe once.
Oh no.
To just Nico not being in there.
An ally has been slain.
for us. It is war.
Just trying to wave clear when she wasn't there. I mean, everything else hasn't, like, really done that much.
Why is it taking so long to get back to the action?
I don't want to win? What do you mean I don't want to win? Like, I just got outplayed once by the Nico. Doing Nico's main thing. I don't know what that has to do with your desire to win. Like, challenger players have been got by Nico. Professional players have been got by Nico before. You know what I mean? Like, it just happens. I should pay better attention, but, like, it's not... It doesn't mean that I'm, like, inting or not interested in winning the game. Or that we still can't win. Like, I mean, I don't... I guess I just don't understand the,
Time to get it started.
like, what's crazy.
Good drag.
It's like, I make mistakes. I'm an Emerald player. I don't know. I'm sorry if that offends you. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'll be looking out for it, trying to do better, but it is what it is. Like, I acknowledged it was a mistake and that I need to do better paying attention to it. I mean, that's pretty much all I can do. I'm not trying to make excuses for it. It's just how it is, but I don't know. I guess just lock it still.
Oh.
Oh, what are you?
I was born. It's all right.
Oh, you don't want to count minions. Okay,
Alive.
I see. I mean, it is annoying to not want to count the minions, but yeah, I see. Okay, whatever. I mean, it's fine. It's all good. It doesn't matter. I have been playing like garbage tonight, one way or another, so try to pick it up and get some wins.
Don't worry about it.
That's all good. Gonna happen. Yeah, we need to force these fights. Can we kill the Darius first, or? Mister's just gonna get this first. I mean, Darius is gonna come down here. Why are they 3-stacking bot? I stop their back.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
It is awkward to try to not be able to get that last piece. Have to want to win. Well, I misunderstood, I think, what Purry was saying. But yeah, I mean, I haven't been playing up to even my standards, but I think this game we've recovered. We're doing a little bit better. What can we get? We got Baron, or Dragon up. Nice. Mumu seems pretty good. Damn. Alright. In before a Darius bush here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that was close. I like the new music and stuff too. It makes it feel kind of epic when you're fighting the Baron. Alright. So if I'm going to go Locket, I guess I do need to get Revitalize. Locket did save my ass that one fight, barely. Even though the numbers aren't huge on it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think this is the best, maybe ever, like, season that they've changed. I mean, obviously my win rate's not crazy, but it's not, like, all about my win rate. It's just about good changes for the game. It's early days, too. But it feels somewhat balanced. I mean, obviously that mage item seems really strong. But it feels like ADCs, I've seen ADCs popping off, mages, like tanks, like Amumu feels really impactful right now. My vision scored! So I think this is some of the most balanced, like, it feels like every role has some strong stuff about them, you know? For the most part. Heh. I could try the Locket Moonstone tech. I've thought about that. Could you just go, like, Locket Moonstone Redemption or something like that? I don't know. The movement speed item seems pretty good. I mean, Rakan does have a big shield. He doesn't have a lot of shields. Or heals, but... Alright, man. Well, there we go. That's a good one to go out on.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
alright, man. Well, GG. Sorry for the rough ones there, but that's alright. Just -1. We'll get it back.
I played that too.
It's all good. It's all good. Alright, man. I'll catch you next time. See ya. You're right. Zeke's could be good, Purry. I was trying that the first day it came out. Definitely on, like, Leona, Nautilus, stuff like that. It's really good. Rakan, it's, like, a little more questionable because usually you don't want to sit in combat. Or, like, stay in one place, I should say, to get the full effect of the R. But it was a small sample size. It was just a couple of games. So, I don't know. Maybe that's not enough. I mean, 250 base damage is a lot in an early game if you rush it. That slow is nice. So, yeah, I think on most tanks, you definitely want Zeke's early. But on Rakan, it's like, maybe, maybe not. This item is just so good on him, though. Because, like, the big issue with Rakan is, like, you can engage from so far away running up with your R and then W that sometimes your teammates can't get there fast enough. And you don't have a lot of CC, you just have a lot of single target CC. So you need people to be able to react quickly. And Trailblazer helps them sort of follow you. And because your ult like gives you so much extra movement speed, it gives everyone else a lot of extra movement speed when they're running up to follow you if they follow that trail. So I think that's why that item's particularly good on Rakan. I think it's good on most engaged supports. But especially Rakan, it seems pretty good. But I think a lot of people are getting Zeke's like second, which is still pretty nice. I think it's ideally suited as a first item because it doesn't scale and it gives you a lot of extra damage, but still could be good second. Locket obviously gives you the shield, which is nice, sort of defensively if you've got enough lockdown. The stats are very similar though, but Locket also gives you the 30 magic resist. So if they have like physical damage and magic damage, then it just gives you a little bit more protection. You don't really need the mana regen or the flat mana on Rakan, so that's a little bit of a waste. The 10 more ability haste is good. But yeah, it just kind of depends. Do you want a little bit more like catch potential to slow him down, or do you want, you know, a shield to help prevent burst? So I feel like a lot of times Locket might be better, but I don't know. The numbers have not really impressed me on Locket so far. I think there are quite a few good options depending on the situation. So I think that's always fun. It's just trying to see which situation you should be getting which items whenever they make a lot of changes like this. But yeah, it does seem that the tanky way is the way to go on Rakan right now. I haven't tried the Enchanter stuff too much, like Ardent or Staff of Flowing Water. It's because it feels like there's so much damage in the game right now. Especially this thing is just like a ridiculous amount of damage. I don't know why they give like scaling on these items, especially high scaling. I think that's a little too much. I feel like there shouldn't be a lot of proc like burst damage on most items anyways. I mean, I know it's supposed to be for assassins, but I don't know. Seems like it's a lot. That Akali was super fed that one game. But anyways, okay, well that's got to be it for me. Got an extra game in there for you guys. If I want to climb as high as I can, would you suggest I stick to one trick? Yes. Yes. Well, it depends. So that's, you know, that last sentence, or play a meta champ. The thing is, Rakan is a meta champ. And you can probably one-trick him. I mean, the problem is, if you're one-tricking... I've got videos about this, and I could do an updated video about it as well. Ideally, you want to play something that's not going to be picked or banned a ton, and that's going to be, like, pretty good in most metas. Maybe it's not always the best, but it's pretty good most of the time. And Rakan has been that for years. Basically, since inception, hasn't really been a highly picked champ. He's been very good in Pro, and he's been very good in solo queue, but his win rate kind of went under the radar. A bunch of the tier list videos didn't really respect him very much, and so that kept him from being picked or banned a lot, which was great. However, right now he is very popular, and that's not good if you're trying to play him a lot. So he's the third most picked support. He's not banned a lot, which is still good, but he has a high win rate and he's getting a lot of attention. So yeah, I do think Rakan is really good. But just in general, I would say you want to play 1 to 3 champions consistently. Hey, what's up? Thanks, Carlos. Because you just need to know like what to do in all the situations. Just be used to their skill shots. Understand when you can win a fight, when you can't win a fight, at which item thresholds. Like, there's a lot of information in League of Legends. So I think just playing the same champs over and over again, if you don't get super bored doing that, is the way to climb. And I recommend for support usually playing something that has engage. Just because once you get used to figuring out which fights are good fights or not, then just being able to pull the trigger and make something happen is huge. It's like you can win as enchanters, obviously, and you can climb with them, but with a lot of enchanters, the problem is, like, even if the enemy's out of position, you can't really punish that, right? If you don't have a way to engage and, you know, kill them or make them burn a flash or something, then you're just not going to be able to maximize your knowledge. Like, if you can identify they're out of position, or if you can be at an objective first and get vision, if you're not the one pulling the trigger, then you're going to be losing opportunities, is what I think. Now, your teammates can pull the trigger too if you ping them a lot. And enchanters are very good at just like stat checking and winning, like late game fights especially. Hey, thanks, I appreciate it. Deluxe was pretty good in the last game. You can also do that with AP champs, right? If you want to like actually literally kill them yourself. So like Lux or Zyra, I think are pretty good with that. There's some other ones too that can do it. And I mean, obviously, like, you can climb, you can win as Janna. You just have to communicate a little bit more with your team and just be a bit more patient. If you're going to play an enchanter, I would probably recommend Janna. You could maybe do Sona. Sona does scale some of the hardest of any enchanters. But yeah, I mean, I would say if you're trying to one-trick or just play very few champions, like 3 champs right now, just probably like Blitzcrank, Rakan. Blitz is banned a lot, but he's really good. He's like the maximum punisher. If you get him out of position and you grab him with Blitz, because you can kill a lot of champions or come very close just yourself, and you put so much damage on them that usually the enemy or like an ally can kill him too. Teemo, I don't know. You can try Teemo if you want. Maybe Pyke. Pyke takes a little bit more skill. His win rate's not great right now either. But maybe Bard, it's a bit of a higher skill thing. But I would say, you know, Blitz, Rakan, maybe like Nautilus. And Nautilus doesn't have the craziest win rate right now, but he's always like relevant and pretty good if you make the right sort of decisions with him. He's very reliable. So it's almost never, if you're good on Nautilus, if you're good at just engaged champs in general, then you can probably climb regardless of the meta. Unless like enchanters are absolutely obscenely broken, you can probably climb. But the nice thing about Rakan, like I always say, is that he's an engage that's also kind of an enchanter. So you do outscale most other engages because you do have shields, which scale really well with armor, magic resist, all that stuff. You have a really good engage, and if you want to, you can get enchanter items too. Blitz just kind of never goes out of fashion in solo queue. If you land your hook, they're going to die. And then the third champ, if you're going to play a third champ, is kind of up to you. I recommend, again, an engage, but an AP can work too if you snowball with it. Try Teemo support. I'll look into it. Maybe in the right matchup. Maybe if we're against, like, Ezreal something that doesn't do anything. Maybe I'll try it. Vayne or Ezreal in lane. I mean, I know he harasses really well early game. That is intriguing, the mushrooms. Mushroom tech there. I'll have to think about that with other champs, like with ults and things like that. Malzahar's support was really fun when it was meta for like a month or two. Shaco support. I mean, I do like playing weird shit, but I also like winning, especially early on in the season when you know, you're getting so much LP. But I don't know, maybe I could try it on the other account. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank y'all very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it, and we'll be back tomorrow. Have a good day. Yeah, the double poison, that'd be pretty cool. Cassiopeia is terrible bot lane, but that is a combo. Just keep him poisoned. She just spams E on him. But, yeah. Okay, anyways, thanks guys. Have a good one. I'll see you next time.